This is Dr. Tina Mims, and I'm going to give you a Situation Analysis 101 from my own thinking. You can use this information, hopefully, to work on a portion of a project or an assignment in this course. So here we go. This is identifying a marketing problem. And what you need to do to identify a marketing problem is usually conduct a situation analysis. And this is just a really quick informational means of having a bit of instruction to help support your learning. So what do you need to conduct a situation analysis? Well, the first thing you might do if you're working inside a company is get some of that internal information you have from sales, profits, customer surveys, management reports, inventory, shipping, logistics. There's just mounds of data that companies collect, even small companies have. So get some of that, sift through it, look for the problem areas, trends down, gaps in profits, gaps in expectations. Maybe there's a buyout. Maybe there's management changes. Maybe there's been a new cultural adoption of some processes or something. Make note of the internal information that you have, okay? Now, these are not necessarily in order, but you also need, yes, that's right, external information. All right, what's external information? Well, that could be industry trends, innovations that are taking place, regulations, laws that are getting passed, competitive intel, doing some of the G2 that you need to do on a top competitor or even a bad competitor. To find out what the bad competitor is doing wrong. But get some of that external information. You can do that by attending trade shows, subscribing to trade journals, looking in online databases, searching the NACIS code, the North American Industrial Classification Code for the industry. Read regulation on the NACIS codes. That's an easy, quick way to find what kind of regulations are impacting certain industries is first identify the NACIS code and then go out and search that code with regulations. So those are some ideas on how to get the external information. So you can see this is very company oriented. It could also be product or service oriented. Because you could be in an industry with limited suppliers for a particular product or service. So you can search down that road as well. And then finally, but not least at all, that's right, you have to have some customer information. Now, where do you get this customer information? Well, what's different than over here where we said customer surveys is in this area where we're talking about customer information, we're looking at the holistic environment that the customer's in. Maybe there's some trends that are taking place in fashion if this is a fashion-related issue. There's a change in tastes. Maybe there's been a cultural shift. Things changed for us all after 9/11, and we had security issues that we had to deal with. Maybe there's a generational issue. We've got the difference between the baby boomers, and now we've got digital natives that were born into the digital era and have grown up with all the smart devices. So these are basically the three categories to pull information in to identify the situation. And we're not talking about the guy in New Jersey. I hope you've found that this has been a little bit helpful and useful to augment your reading for this course. Thank you.